What inspires you every day?
What inspires me?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a really good question. I think lots of things. The joy of living,
Yeah.
getting to experience lots of different things in life. I think just I'm thankful. So try not to take it for granted.
Definitely.
And obviously family, inspires me.
And is there a quote or saying that you live your life by? Or just that you like in general?
Oh. So the quote that I just love is making somebody else's problem your own.
I remember seeing that the first time. I was like, oh, that's a really good quote. Like,
So a gentleman, I believe, and I don't know if it's ultimately him that said that, but that's when I saw it from, for Smile Train, for people that go around docks and fix cleft lips and cleft palates throughout the world.
and that's what he said. Like, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I like that one.
If you could take the students on a field trip anywhere in the world, where would you take them and why?
Whew. Well, I love teaching anatomy and phys, but sorry, anatomy and phys, I'm taking marine biology students, and I would say I'd probably take them somewhere in the South Pacific. Probably the coolest dives I've ever done. My wife and I dove in Moorea and Bora Bora, islands of Tahiti. Those were amazing. I have not done the Great Barrier Reef. Yes, correct. So I think some scuba diving trip, snorkel scuba diving trip, that's what I'd do, somewhere in the ocean.
If you could pass on any wisdom to students, what would you share? Or what would it be?
Be curious. Realize learning is a lifelong commitment. We're fortunate to have these amazing cerebrums to be able to do the thought that we do, so just keep challenging yourself.
And if you could take any other teacher's class, who would it be?
Ooh, any other class? I love this question.
Right?
Ooh, I would like AP Human Geo. I would like that. I actually took,
So
I took basically that class in college, and it fascinated me. So I feel like I didn't choose that one only because I've kind of taken it, but I would love to have Miss King as a teacher. I really enjoy math, but I've already taken all the math that they offer in high school. I think I got it.
Yeah?
I would take piano.
Piano?
Because I would love to be able to perform, and I really lack that skill, and I've always thought it'd be cool to learn the piano, and because I don't know how to play it.
What would other students be surprised by to find out about you, or was your hidden talent?
I don't know that I have really. They might be surprised how much I really love sports. I'm really a big sports kind of junkie.
Basketball, golf?
Yes, any of them. any kind of different sports I really enjoy.
What's your favorite item around the classroom?
My favorite item? I would say my shirts and the pictures that I have. No offense to my students, but my pictures of my family first, but then all the fun pictures of students. Yeah, no, that's cool. I do love all my lab equipment, and I'm very thankful. Mountain Ridge has been wonderful to me, and all the amazing lab equipment that I have. That stuff is really important to me, and my room is, I think I have a beautiful lab room, so I'm very thankful for that.
Hello, what is your name?
My name is Layla Sheikh.
Hi, and who is one of your favorite teachers?
One of my favorite teachers is Mr. Prey.
Mr. Prey. And why them? Why him?
Mr. Prey is he's just such a good teacher. He's so passionate about the topics he's teaching, and it's clear that he really loves being a teacher. The content he shares is really interesting, and the way he just goes about teaching his class is just really helpful for me and my understanding.
What is a lesson or something you remember about them? Or notable about them?
Mr. Prey has a cousin that kind of looks similar to him. Has this crazy blonde wig. It's kind of rare that you'll meet him, but occasionally you will see the guy.
Any comment you want to say to them or words of appreciation?
I just want to say, Mr. Prey, thank you for being such a good teacher. You're always so helpful and considerate and kind. And if you have a question, he'll answer it honestly. And if he doesn't know, he'll literally just tell you he does not know. He's also just always there for you if you need help with an assignment. If you go to him, he'll help you. Just the lessons he teaches, how engaging he is in class, and using students as models to demonstrate stuff, it just really helps your understanding overall.
Would you recommend his class to anyone?
Oh my god, yeah. I'm trying to get more people to go to his classes. You get an A in his class if you do, I'm joking, clearly. Yeah, I keep recruiting people into his class. You might as well be like a 1.0 GPA person, and I'm the military. I'm trying to get you in his class. He teaches anatomy and marine biology and environmental. Really good classes. There are dissections in there, so if that's not your thing, you don't have to. But like,
you're gonna want to do it.
Teacher,
Yeah,
you go to Mr. Bray.
definitely. And which is better, anatomy or environmental?
I like anatomy more.
Really?
I love anatomy. The cat dissection was just so fun, and like the way he teaches in anatomy was better for me, but I think that's because I just like anatomy more. Environmental is still really good of a class, and the dissection, the shark dissection.
Oh my God,
was amazing. But the cat dissection was just so fun, even though I didn't get that good of a grade on it.
Nice. Thank you so much. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Juliana Straub.
And who's one of your favorite teachers?
One of my absolute favorite teachers is Mr. Prey, the AP Environmental and Marine Bio teachers here at the school.
Did you also do his anatomy or just environmental
I
stuff?
didn't have a chance to take his anatomy. I took AP Chem instead. I wish I could have, but limitations with timing and schedules. But I love the class I'm currently in.
Awesome. And what is a lesson or something you remember about Mr. Prey? Favorite lesson or something?
One of my favorite lessons was learning how to, this isn't something like coursework specifically, but it's learning how to talk and present to other people.
For sure.
Through his like method of giving us a specific lesson and then having us teach the class about that lesson. I had a lot of fun with that project, and I had a really good group.
Do you have like any comments on Mr. Prey?
He's
Like about his teaching style or anything like that?
He makes some of the more boring aspects of teaching so fun and so engaging, and I've learned so much in his class. And he's also very like accommodating as a teacher for if you're like me and you're somebody who's a nerd and does academic decathlon for like 20 plus hours. It's really fun. And he's very accommodating to know that, oh, hey, you're doing all of this to be involved in this school. Let's see how we can help you learn the best in class, so it correlates with what you're doing outside.
Definitely. That's awesome. And any last words of appreciation for Mr. Prey?
Thank you so much for being such an awesome teacher. You've made such a big impact on my life, and I don't regret taking your class at all.
Absolutely.
Mr. Prey is really good at demonstrating like difficult to understand concepts like muscle contraction. He used students to help guide our understanding and use them as parts of it, like myosin, actin, troponin, stuff like that. It's really helpful. He's also just very charismatic, and he's really funny. Even though the dad jokes kind of they're very hit and miss. You know, if you laugh at them, you automatically get 100% in the class. So
always laugh at them.
Always laugh at them, and always join his class because it's super fun. And the dissections are also really enjoyable, even though it gets a little gross and you're gonna get cat or shark juices on you. I'd say he's just a really good teacher. He gives great advice, and he'll honestly tell you like up front, oh yeah, if you don't want to go to college, don't take my class for dual, don't take it for AP, you don't have to do either. He genuinely cares about you and your education, and like saving you money, like if it's beneficial to you. He's not like greedy or anything.
Ever.
Amazing
teacher, take his class.
Amazing teacher. Yeah, take his class. Honestly, tell him I told you, so I get 100 in the class as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.